on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Live from Dubai Commerce City, the region's leading digital commerce free zone.
Right. Emarat, the petrol station people, have tied up with Emirates in a deal that will bring their loyalty programs together. Put very simply, it's going to allow members to convert Skywards Miles into EmCoins and vice versa. Ali Bin Zayed Al-Falasi is the Chief Retail Officer and Senior Vice President of Marketing at Emarat. He's here with us live down at Commerce City. It's lovely to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Brandy. It's an honor actually to be here again and discuss these exciting news to the customers and to the viewers.
So, your EmCoins are coming together to be swapped, if wanted, with Skywards Miles. Why are you doing this?
Us, like at Emarat, we always put the customers at the forefront. And since the 1980s, we always have the customers at the beginning of everything or any choice we make. Customers comes first. So within our award-winning loyalty program, we wanted to tie with one of the best loyalty programs in the world, Emirates Skywards. And one of the main reasons is to focus on growing the value propositions to our customers and giving them an introduction to our ecosystem that they can actually fuel and fly with Emirates.
What's the conversion rate? Is one EmCoin worth one Skywards Mile? How do you figure that out?
So basically it goes into loyalty economics, but to make everything easy to the customers. So every one EmCoin is going to translate to 10 Skywards Miles. So let's take an example, a scenario to make everyone's life easier. So if you're converting 100 EmCoins, it's going to give you 10 Skywards Miles. So this is from EmCoin platform to Skywards platform. And from Skywards platform, every one Skywards is going to give you 1.5 EmCoin points, which is EmCoins.
Why would customers want to do this? How do you see this being used in practice?
So in essence, we're part of everyone's daily lives. You have to fuel your car, grab something, or wash your car. So the main element of it is what more can we give the customers? So for example, we have a lot of customers that accumulated a lot of EmCoin points. But what kind of offerings we want to give them is, okay, you can actually travel with these points. So we tied up with Emirates to do the same. And vice versa on Skywards members. They can actually fuel for free by converting the points into EmCoin points.
Given the cost of a flight versus the cost of filling up even Tom's Nissan Patrol, I'm guessing that it's going to be a while before my EmCoins get me an upgrade, or am I wrong?
It depends. It depends on the economics, on how many times Tom passes by our fuel station.
He does some miles.
That's good, but yeah, coming to loyalty economics and the value proposition of customers, it is a fair calculation that we want customers to have a lifetime of offerings. But using so part of Emarat ecosystem, we have many other partners that you can avail from. So for example, if you shop at IKEA, you're gonna get EmCoin points. So if a customer part of EmCoin loyalty ecosystem goes to our partners, fuels, visits, it's not going to take him a lot of time to actually upgrade to business offers.
Tom, and again, we're not talking about Tom, but we are talking about Tom, pointed out earlier the number of schemes there are out there. It feels like every time you buy something, someone says, are you in the scheme? Do you have points? Do you have a card? Da-da-da. How do you make sure that I'm wanting to collect and redeem yours rather than any of the other schemes? The coffee companies, for example, have schemes. How do we make sure that we're going with you?
So the idea for EmCoin, it's not built on assumptions. It's actually built on what the customer needs. So we focus on real customer needs, fuel, conversions, and partnerships. And one of the main elements is simplicity and seamlessness. So what would the customer need? We are part of his journey. So he comes, fuels, washes his car, grabs a cup of coffee. At the same time, he earns a different platform. At the same time, he can convert to Skywards. So putting all these value propositions as part of our ecosystem adds great value to the customer. And customers nowadays want to, they don't want to live in silos with different programs. That's why we're opening up our loyalty program to collaborate with others and basically have loyalty programs, digital services speak to one another in order for us to, all of us, to actually serve one customer. We have one goal.
What have you learnt from the MCAM program in terms of how it's working? With the EmCoins, how many people have you got signed up, and are you actually seeing people choose you as a result? Because it's very easy to be very agnostic when it comes to who puts the fuel in. The price is the same. Yeah,
exactly. So I'm not here to be biased with my loyalty program, but numbers speak. So EmCoins is going to turn 2 in 4 days, so on April 26th. Make sure, 4 days. We're touching 1 million members. We have 80% of them that are active. We have an extremely high burn ratio. It's around 60%. That actually translates on making our points more valuable. And we're honored to say that we're the most generous loyalty program in our sector. Other than that, we have contributed to around 12% of revenue increase to our business. So I think these numbers speak clearly that our customers are happy, especially with our campaigns. We address real problems, real needs of customers. We pay tuitions as part of our promotions, and we celebrate what's needed for them, and we give them an opportunity digitally to win things swiftly.
So that burn rate means 60% of your points, your coins, are being redeemed.
Correct.
And you can measure that it has created 12% more revenue.
100%.
Talk to me about the revenue in your retail outlets. I'm interested in the coffee. I know you're a big coffee fan. We've almost got coffee wars in petrol stations with people getting fancy with their offerings.
Yeah.
How fancy can it get?
It's gonna get extremely fancy. So we recently launched Grow with Emarat. We're collaborating now with SMEs. They're the backbone of the economy, and we're gonna work with farmers as well. So the idea is to have a full ecosystem that touches on customer journey. So going back to coffee, which everyone loves, soon you're gonna see premium coffee in our stations, delicious coffee that you're not gonna, let's say, get tired of, and at a very competitive rate.
Is that coming in from one of your small suppliers rather than a big name?
It's going to be a mix and match, but we have our business bakery and cafe Arabica. So we have delicious pastries, freshly made coffee with top-notch equipment.
Ali Bin Zayed Al-Falasi is the Chief Retail Officer and Senior Vice President of Marketing at Emarat, and a man I know who takes his coffee extremely seriously. Thank you for coming in and discussing that loyalty tie-up that you've now got with Emirates.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Brandy.